All right, how about some show feedback? Enough of this nonsense.
Sure. Kavnam has to say, I thought curbing your dog was a pretty common law. It is. So, yeah, clean up after your dog. Also, excellent intro music, and that Circle of Life parody was awesome, Cheapy. Lots of compliments on Cheapy's fine, weird CheapyD's fine parody work.
Thank you. I got a lot of Twitter compliments as well.
Yes.
That song's not really in my range, so I feel like
I couldn't tell. I thought you had hired out Elton John to sing that.
This is like the direct-to-video version guy that they hired. Yeah, I wish it was like something from Aladdin, maybe.
Elton John.
John Elton, I think his name was. Maybe something from Aladdin, or even maybe some of the other songs from The Lion King, but not that song. That song's just way too high for me. And I even pitched it down, but it didn't help much. Plus, it's not like...
Can't wait to be king. Go.
I could see that. I could probably... Maybe I should just do like a whole opera of GameStop Circle of Life program with every song in The Lion King. Then people would really hate their lives, I feel. What else we got here?
Sure. Surfer Boy has to say, via Kotaku, Valve is making 3 full VR games. He goes on to say, can't wait to hear the logical gymnastics you guys go through next week to explain this. After explicitly saying multiple times that no AAA developer is going to make a full VR game. So how do you respond to that, Mr. CheapyD?
I don't think that we ever said no AAA developer is going to make a full VR game.
I probably did. I can still stick the landing on this if he wants me to do.
No, I know. There's a lot of ways. I'm doing like somersaults and what I don't know really. I can't name anything. Pommel horse. Is that?
Yeah, you're doing a pommel horse.
Let me get on the pommel horse. Hold on. I think we never said they're not going to make a AAA VR game. I think that's the argument. I don't think someone's spending, $80 million on a VR, making a VR game. I mean, we've seen AAA developers make VR games before.
We have?
Yeah, we got Criterion made that Star Wars VR. I mean, I guess it's not a full VR game.
Those are like modes.
Right.
Well,
that's not a game.
He's saying, to the point that he's saying, it is a AAA developer making a VR game isn't necessarily going to be making a AAA VR game. Right?
What?
My whole argument why I would have ever said this is that people aren't going to spend the resources that they would spend on a normal game to go make a VR game. They're going to make a normal game. They're going to put it on as many platforms as possible, or they're going to sign a licensing deal. But also Valve doesn't count because they have skin in this game.
Yes, they have their own hardware. Yeah, they have their own hardware, so of course they have to make something for it. But as Gabe said today, via BusinessInsider.com, we're comfortable with the idea that VR will turn out to be a complete failure. So,
but look at Valve. I mean, Valve.
Why should I be confident if they're not?
Well, not just that, but Gabe has made a lot of money. He's a billionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a privately held company.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't care if it makes money or not. So yeah, he could actually spend that type of money. Fine, we're wrong. There's one guy who could do it, and it's Gabe, because he doesn't care about really making money. He would spend. I mean, I don't know what he would feel comfortable.
Well,
spending.
if it doesn't make money, then it's not a success.
No. What are you talking about? No. If he's got the money to spend on a game just because he wants to make it,
yeah, then it's his prerogative. That's him just
sure.
It's like a regular person buying a boat.
I did not predict that, Surfer Boy. I yield to you.
I do not. I think if he is clearly taking something the wrong way, if I have said.
Richard Branson could also come forward and say, I love VR now, and I'm just going to start financing AAA VR games because I love it and I don't care about making money.
But he's not
Valve
saying
has a specific interest in this. Like, because if it takes off, hey, guess what? We have the platform where all the games are on.
I have a dumb question. I know it's been a while, but since Valve has really made a game, right? Are they still technically a AAA developer? Like, how many how recently do you have to have made a AAA game?
Every game they've done is whatever AAA means. It applies to their games.
But how long?
You don't lose it. You don't lose that.
It's not a thing you lose. It's not like you have to like make at least one game a year in order to maintain your AAA status. Like I have a AAA card in my wallet, and I have to renew that every year. It's not the same.
This is not like a table tennis ranking. You don't have to participate in a certain number of tournaments.
Okay, just curious. Also, I'm very curious to see if these games ever come out.
Didn't they have a game recently?
I don't know. I'm asking the question. I honestly don't know.
Aren't they Dota? Is that them?
Is that them?
Yes.
Or something like it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dota 2. Pretty popular game, Wombat. I think they're a AAA developer.
All right, just checking. But that came out like 3 years ago, didn't it?
Okay.
Right. It doesn't
Is
matter. Don't worry
Rockstar
about
a
it. He's
AAA
not arguing
developer,
this,
Wombat?
Chip. He's not arguing this.
No, I'm not arguing it at all. I wasn't. I don't think I was.
It's dead. It's dead, Jim.
VR.
VR is miserable. But if
Gabe doesn't matter. Gabe, whatever. Gabe probably also owns Jets.
And if you own VR and you're happy with it, then by all means, live it up.
Yeah.
So
I still stand by my original statement, but with an addendum that if you are a billionaire and you just decide you want to make like art or whatever, then yeah. He should make, why doesn't somebody make a like nonprofit game publisher? One of these super rich guys, like
to do
like
what?
Gaben.
What kind of games?
Just to publish games that aren't concerned about making money, more artistic style games. Like let's say like Res 2, for example. We haven't really, that doesn't seem to be something that's happening, and it's certainly nobody would argue against it being artistic. I don't know. And how much could it really cost to make a game like that? It's not like we're doing the next Grand Theft Auto game here. I don't know. Just throwing that out there, Gabe, or someone else. Who's someone else?
But shouldn't like a nonprofit, isn't that supposed to like give? I guess you're saying the art would be the.
Yeah, of course. It's like an endowment, an arts foundation. Yeah.
Well, we're not going to have government grants for endowments anymore. So
this is a privately funded.
Smoke.
We're privately funded. We're not funded by the government. I mean, I'm not involved in this. I'm talking about...
I don't know. It sounds like this is your thing. CheapyD games.
Right. How about the guy from Turn 10 who just bought that Ford GT for $400,000?
I don't know. This, sure.
He could probably make Res 2. Anyway. Talking a lot about cars this week.